Hello, my name is Michael Zhao, and I'm a rising sixth year in the Department of Chemical and Systems Biology here at Stanford. I am in Professor Mary Terwell's lab, and in general we study the process of fat cell differentiation. My personal research interests involve trying to understand how single cells make the decision to go through the differentiation process. Earlier this year, we were able to publish a paper that showed the transcriptional circuit that regulates fat cell differentiation also enabled the precursor cells to respond differently to externally applied hormonal stimulus. In a second project that I work on, I have studied the relationship between cell cycle exit and terminal differentiation. In many terminal differentiation systems, it has been observed that there is a point in time where cells make a permanent exit from the cell cycle. Thus, an important question that arises from this observation is when and how does a differentiating cell make a permanent exit from the cell cycle? I partially addressed this question using live cell microscopy and was able to find that cells make a permanent exit from the cell cycle only after they make a definitive commitment to terminal differentiation. In my spare time, I enjoy playing golf. I started playing golf during the freshman year of high school, but I really got hooked in the summer between my freshman and sophomore year when I joined a junior camp. And in the junior camp, I had an awesome golf coach. His name was Jeff Hales, and he was able to give me proper instruction that enabled me to improve my golf game dramatically over the course of a single summer. Since starting graduate school, I have found that golf lets me think about my projects in a more broad view, especially because I like to play golf and walk. So over the course of 18 holes, I like to occasionally think about the experiments that I've done in the past week and think about what the data means, and also think about the experiments that I will do in the future as I'm playing golf. A lesson that I have learned while playing golf is the idea of managing your expectations. I have found that my best scores and my most enjoyable times have come from rounds that I have managed my expectations. And what that means is you have to be aware of the situation you're in and take things step by step or one at a time to achieve the best results. Because golf is a game where your score is built stroke by stroke and not by every other stroke, or not it's certainly not built by you thinking about the stroke that comes in the future at the cost of what's happening in the present. And so I think that lesson is very useful for science, especially doing science at the graduate school level, which is related to advice that many people hear, that doing a PhD is more like running a marathon rather than running a sprint. And so I think it's important to manage your expectations while doing science, given your circumstances, and also to keep in mind that your best science and maybe your most fun science will come from days that you are taking it stroke by stroke, like in golf.
Whoa.
Nice birdie.
That's pretty.